Shit, I named it the wrong goddamn thing again.
There may be a bunch of our regular viewers who are in Macy's or Nordstrom or some of these other names that they think may, be time to buy, looking ahead to the other side of the pandemic. Caught up in this whole thing. That's what is again, playing off of what's
You guys, what's up, y'all? You guys think the market's still based on fundamentals yet? Yeah. Fundamentals, right? BlackBerry. Yeah. GameStop. Yeah. BlackBerry, GameStop. But that's not even the fun part, right? The fun part of this market right now, BlackBerry's fun. Jivo's fun. The fun part of this market, the real fun part is Amrin. Amrin. AMRN. I gave you the Amrin a couple of weeks ago. And I said, if this stock starts to move, first of all, now you know. If you haven't thought we were in a bubble yet, which is fine, because the bubble, you don't understand. The bubble can be, you don't know what part of the expansion of the bubble we're in right now. We could be here. What if the balloon can go to here? What if we're in one of them fucking sick balloons? When you get the little rubber band and you get the big balloon, and then that balloon could expand into the next balloon. So we could be in a balloon, in a balloon, in a balloon. The bubble, in the bubble, in the bubble doesn't matter, right? So we could legitimately go up forever. But that being said, there's a point where when they start scraping the bottom of the barrel, underneath the barrel, when you take a barrel, if you've ever seen a barrel before, or let's say a garbage dump, or if you've ever been you go under the barrel and you got them snail-like creatures, right? And then you got them roly-poly bugs, the weird ones, and you got the slugs, the slime that's underneath the barrel. See, that's the penny stocks, right? Right under there is the penny stocks, and those started to move, and the market still tacked on another 10%. So we're now, Amrin is underneath the maggots and the worms. Amrin is the scumbag of the market. Amrin is the end-all, be-all. 25 years of them talking about how this company is going to cure every kind of cholesterol disease, going to stop you from getting a heart attack. It's the biggest piece of shit stock on the planet, right? It is the #1 stock for 25 years. The biggest piece of shit. That stock's moving up now. You went from 485, you're up to 750 now. If you think that this market trades on anything other than if-then statements and numbers, Amrin's going up. I don't care about GameStop going from 5 to 160. Amrin's going up now. You can't tell me that this market is based in anything in reality now. Whether or not you thought the bounce from the pandemic, okay. It kind of made sense. We're all spending. I've never spent this much money in my life. I bought housing. I bought a hot tub. My wife's buying all kinds of shit. We're redoing the house. Got a new barbecue. You're trapped in your house. You want to do this. You want to do that. You find things to do, new projects. I understand there's a section of the economy that's killing it. If you own a restaurant, you're broke and you're going to be on welfare and you might never recover. But yeah, okay. If you've lost your job and you're working in a city that the city's closed down, yeah, sure, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's run the market up another 20, 30%. But again, if you're living in this world, in the bubble, inevitably the bubble has to pop too. To me, Amrin is the glaring indication. I don't care about, like I said, BTU or Jivo. These are 3-cent stocks that have gone to 30. GME's a $4 stock that went to 160. GLSI, a $2 stock that went to 170. You got Overstock that was $2 that went to 160. You got Wayfair that was 20 that went to 400 or 500. Amrin is the end of it. Amrin is the worst stock there is. But you know what? I'm not saying it's not even going to, it's probably going to go higher. But that's when Amrin moves, that's usually the end of all of reality, the end of the delusion and the illusion. When Amrin's moving, we're getting real close to a sell-off that might last more than 45 minutes. And again, we sold off for 38 minutes today. It was pretty sweet. It was a pretty good sell-off. We had the bids were leaving. GME triggered some selling. You had your BlackBerry, again, whatever. You had some selling. I would never, ever. I am never, ever, ever, ever going to own a stock ever again. Ever. I've sold every stock I own. I'm completely liquid, 100% liquid. I don't want any part of this market whatsoever. TCRF, don't care. Doesn't matter. Whatever stock you think about owning, I'm against you. I'm a bear. I've never been this bearish in my entire life, and I'll wait it out. But Amrin's going up? Nah, you ain't getting me involved in any stock. We're going to zero. It's coming within the next couple of weeks. I could be wrong. I could be right. But guess what? If the market keeps going up, it's not like I'm going to be short and I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'm sitting here preparing for death, preparing for destruction, preparing to get involved on another sell-off that today was pretty good. UVXY spiked up. I was able to short the Qs for the first time in 18 or 19 months and make money, real money, a couple points worth. Had the SQQ long, had the QQQ short, and Riot short. Every other trade was incidental. BlackBerry short. But again, Amrin's going up? Nah. The end of the bull market is upon us. All right? The end of the bull market is right around the corner. Wait a minute. Did I just say the end of the bull market? I didn't mean to say that. The bull market will never end because the government controls the stock market. They're not going to let it go down. But what I am saying is I think we're going to finally have a sell-off that lasts more than 45 minutes. Whether or not you want to call that a bear moment, a bear market, a correction or a crash or a sell-off, whatever. It's just when Amrin's moving up, there really isn't anything left on the earth that is good. So again, Amrin has proceeded to rally, and twice before it was the warning sign that I've been looking for. So UVXY, Amrin, these psychotic stocks that were going up 600%, BlackBerry. Again, BlackBerry, there's a reason there. They have patents. There's a rumor that they're selling out. I deleted your comment? Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So any stock. I'm a seller of all things. So if anybody's wondering, I despise every stock. There's nothing I would own right now. Zero I would own. No Gevo, AMC, Kodak, Tiger, BlackBerry, The Score, Amrin, Qs. I'm out. I'm out of the market. I'm out of the market. Give me one day like today, a week, and I'm fine. I can make money on this type of day, and then when the market, because you know what it is, it's not going to be an intraday crash. We're going to wake up, the market's going to be down 14% one morning, and there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. It's not going to be like today where you got a gap up, it rolls over, volatility spikes, you're able to get out of your stock and possibly go short. It's not going to be that easy. That's why today was unique. We actually got a sell-off from an intraday high, broke the VWAP, rolled over, got down to a couple of multi-days and a bounce, and now we're we're in limbo right now. But Amrin, really? Amrin's going up? Are you crazy? You want to own stock in a market that Amrin's rallying? No, you don't. No, you don't. Amrin, for real? Are you out of your mind? Fucking Amrin? You better be worried. You better be worried. And when you check back on this video 3 weeks from now and the market's down 16 or 18%, Amrin? Really? Amrin's moving up? It's the same company for 25 years. GME goes from 4 to 160 and you're not concerned? All right. And again, it may never happen. The bubble, remember, the bubble is here. You could get here. You could get here. You could even get here. You don't know how big the bubble is because you don't know until it pops. And they're still inflating it right now. So what I'm saying is this entire market is going to do what Goldman Sachs did. Sell off on good news. That's your first sign. When you see stocks that are selling off, and again, that's why you don't want to own legitimate companies. Legitimate stocks suck. You want to own worthless stocks where there's never going to be any money being made, right? Space will never make money. They will never, ever turn a profit, ever. SPCE. That's why you want to own it. Speculation, popularity, Robinhood, fear of missing out. That's what the market's all about. When they turn a profit, you get a Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs reported the best quarter in the history of the company. The stock has sold off 30 points since. Ameren? Really? So you got penny stocks rallying in 100% increments, thousands of percent increments. You got Ameren, you got BlackBerry, you got AMC, you got GME, you got Gevo, you got Tiger. Actually, Tiger seems legit. TIGR. I like the pullback here. I like it better at 14 bucks, but again, I'm not buying stocks to own. I am not buying stocks to own. You are not getting me to own a stock for more than 3 days. I don't even consider that investing. But I wouldn't even own stocks for 3 days at this point. You give me 30 minutes like we had today, crush the world. Crush the world. Ameren. But yeah, if you'd like to join the VWAP Mafia, we're calling ourselves now. VWAP Nation, VWAP Mafia, or the 300, join us. We attack all trolls. It's fun. Anybody says anything negative about VWAP, we crush them. It's fun having an army. But yeah, join us. There's a new password. It's a new day. It's a new life. It's a new way of doing things. Trading. Staying liquid. Pink thong. All right. Well, if you haven't taken a trial, if you have taken a trial, why aren't you sticking around? Because today was the day that everything I've ever taught anybody about trading came true today. It was possibly the greatest day ever. GME still is short. BlackBerry still is short. I still think every single one of these stocks has to be shorted now. Just use the VWAP as your out, and you won't lose. BlackBerry's short, man. Yeah, baby. I got it. Yeah, I just I sent you my phone number, I think. Call me. I should be rip-roaring tonight. But yeah, it's something to behold today. It was miraculous, really. It's nothing short than a miracle is going on right now. Miracles are going on. 5 to 150, back to 60, all like in a couple of days. GME. If I could short it with my mind right now, I'd be short. But you got to risk 10 points. And the short's obviously not a good idea anymore. Even though GME is probably going to be back at 20 bucks, you want to short a stock that just sold off 100 points? I don't. I don't. Stock just sold off 100 points. 100. Stock just sold off 100 points. Think about that. 100. Ameren. Here's the thing about that whole comment about, let's go back to the whole conversation that we were having, right? Oh, you called me? Did you call my, oh, did you call the landline number, 917? I'll be free again later. Here's the thing about the crash that's coming. Then what? We're going to go right back up. So make sure you're covering on the way down, just like anything else. Even if we crash, let's say we go down 20% tomorrow, then what? We're going to rally 3% the next day. We're going to go nowhere the next day, and then we'll rally 5% the next day. Now we're almost back up 8%. And then we consolidate for one more day, and then on that Friday, we try to sell off again. And then when that sell-off doesn't take root, they trap the shorts again, and then we rally 8% the following week. And next thing you know, we're only down 2%. So even if we crash, all it's going to be is a buying opportunity. The idea of a bear market, a trending down market, does not exist anymore. We're not going to have it. We might have a bearish tone with a sideways market, but the idea of an extended sell-off where we don't eventually bottom out and start to rally again, I don't think it exists anymore. So as far as bearishness, it's always going to be temporary. So remember that. If you're shorting stocks, it's short-lived. Try to remember these sayings. Don't stay short for long. We never go down. Make sure you cover. Hold on to the last lot. Give yourself some leeway. And that's the only way you can stay short. The only way you're going to stay short is if you take profit on most of it and then hang on to that last little bit. And then if we roll over and die, at least you got something. Because you ain't going to be able to stay short because the market always rips up in your face. Ameren? Are you fucking crazy? Ameren's at $7.35? Come on. Any minute now, a rocket's going to go flying by with some little Korean guy riding it. Ameren? Seriously? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? You want to buy this market with Ameren going up? Nah, not me. I'm out. Good luck. Be careful. The worst stock on earth is moving higher right now. All right? Be real careful. I'm not joking around. All right? Be careful. The worst stock on the planet is up now 40% in the last 3 weeks. The end is here. It has to happen now. It has to happen. The day it happens, I don't know. But if we break today's lows on the QQQ with the UVXY going up, that'll be the confirmation. All right? That'll be the confirmation. Do we sell off? I don't know. Maybe we don't. We could consolidate at lower levels and then we'll rally because we don't go down because the government controls the market. We can consolidate at a lower level and eventually we'll consolidate and go back up because the market controls the market. Government controls the market. So sick. It's so sick. It's so sick that the only way to make money in the market is to refuse to sell like space. The only reason I was still in space is that I refused to take that $5 hit again. And next thing you know, it's back to 32.50. So I was like, hey, fuck this. I'm selling it. And then it goes up 9 points after I get out. I mean, the stock is legitimately, that stock has legitimately ruined me. Ruined me. Last year would have been phenomenal if it wasn't for space and me trying to short the Qs. But right now, BlackBerry, it got back to the breakdown price and it didn't break back out. BlackBerry's a short, or it was a short. But I don't want to be involved in a market where Ameren is rallying. I don't. That's my sign. I'm not going to say the market's going up every day. I'm done. Caller on the line. Caller on the line!
Caller on the line.
Caller on the line, what can I do for you, caller?
Alan Joyce is calling you. Need to get myself hooked up here again.
Oh. I'm making a live video on YouTube. You see me?
Not yet. I'm having trouble getting in. You go do that. I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, what? You can't get in?
Yeah, I'm locked out. I tried phone show for 043.
No, we changed the password on Saturday. Weren't you here?
Oh, sorry. What was that? What is it?
All right, here, send me an email to the Warlock. I'll send it to you. Hello?
Hey, Kenny, what is it? Sorry about that.
Oh, I'll email me. I'll send you I'll send it to you right now.
Sounds good.
The Warlock at hitthebit.com. All right, I'll see you. Thanks, man. Cool that. All right, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. Like I said, I do not want to be involved in this market. Now that Amron's rallying, that's the market handing me my hat. You can go on your way now. You do you. We'll be over here. Short the market at your own peril. Again, I'm not short right now. I am preparing to short again because the warning signs are blasting. All right? The warning signs are they're flashing in big halogen letters right now. But I tell you something. Staying liquid doesn't mean you're short. Being nimble doesn't mean you're short. It's the ability to go short. You're preparing to go short. Does that mean you're going to short? No, because shorting doesn't work. Dip buying still is better than shorting. But there will be a day where we don't get the dip buy. That day is not today. We sold off. We held the bottoms. They've rallied off the bottoms. And by the way, if I had to pick one stock to own, it's definitely not Amron, but Cybercock. All right? CYH. Take a look at CYH. And I'm not even joking. Cybercock sold off today, and you got a 1-minute multi-day VWAP reversal on it just about 5 minutes ago. Look at Cybercock, CYH. That's how you trade. You got your sell-off? Cool. Then you sit back. You go check out all the stocks that you like. One of them goes back above the 1 minute in the multi-day, you buy it back. Look at Cybercock, CYH from 993. Yeah, baby. You buy 3,000 shares of that. Next thing you know, you're up $1,800. Why own stocks, right? Maybe Cybercock goes back down to 9 and change. But you know what? If you bought 3,000 on the 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal and you bang it out here at 1050 and 1060, that's $1,500 that nobody could take away from you no matter what, because you pressed the button and you've taken the money. You want to go throw some money on a BlackBerry short now? Well, do it with some Cybercock long. By the way, BlackBerry short. Shamo! There you go. Here's your rollover. Again, every stock has 8 different entries. That's why this is the greatest trading market of all time. Patience is paying off for shorts and longs right now. So if you were patient enough to let BlackBerry scream back to 1770 and then it didn't break back out and then it starts to roll over, you get to short it again at the same exact price, and now you cover it here at 1590 and you put a stop on what? You put a stop at 1615 and you put a stop at 1643, and now when the stock goes to zero, fuck off. Shorting. There's a time and a place for everything, but you don't let it go screaming against you, and I just got stopped out. 1615 out, 1615 out, and 1643 is the stop on my rest. So I'm not getting out of the rest unless it's at 0 or 1643. And it's going to squeeze in my face, but who cares? But I tell you, man, Amron's going up? Nah. Market's done. Done. When Amron starts rallying, you are now you're not just the 9th circle of hell. You've dug underneath hell. Whatever's underneath hell, that's where you're living. Amron? And there goes my damn short. I shouldn't have put it. I shouldn't have said anything. Whatever. At least I covered some at 16. Anyway, done with the BlackBerry short. I'm sure it'll roll over and go to 0 now. But Amron? For real? Amron? Amron's going up? You better run. You better be building a bomb shelter in your backyard right now. You better be paying up $250 for your 00 buck. You can't even get any ammunition in this country right now. You know you can't buy gun ammo right now? You can't get 00 buck. You can't get 00 buck shells right now for less than $1.90 a shell. These are 30-cent. This is a 30-cent ammo. They're trading 16 times what they're worth, just like this market. Ameren? Ameren's a company that for 25 years, they sell fish oil. And every 3 to 5 years, there's a rumor that they're getting taken over, which is just a bullshit rumor. And then they talk about how their drug's going to be used for other purposes other than fish oil trying to lower your cholesterol. Oh, it cures cancer. Yeah, okay, sure it does. Oh, it cures heart attacks. Yeah, okay, sure it does. Oh, they're getting taken over. Okay, sure. 25 years. For 25 years, this company, Ameren, AMRN, it's the biggest dog shit scam stock there is. It's the dry ships. It's the dry ships of biotech stocks. And over the last 25 or 30 years, when we've had a bull market that has gone out of control, like the one we're in right now, Ameren was always the last one to rally. The shittiest, when the shittiest of the shittiest stocks you could possibly think of rally, that's usually when the overall market's going to make a turn. We'll see, because we never go down, but we'll see. We're right there. I'm prepared. I'm just throwing out, I just want to throw out this video. I own zero stocks right now. Zip. Not a thing. And I'm loving it. I don't own the Score Media. I don't get nothing. Nothing. And I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Because I want to be 100% cash. So when I'm shorting it, I don't have to worry about my portfolio. When I'm crushing the market, I don't have to worry about what's going on in my other account. When I'm shorting the market, I don't have to worry about my kids' trust fund going down 30%. Because I'm going to fuck this market up. Sooner or later. Sooner or later, we're seeing the signs today. Seeing the signs. If you think markets where $4 worthless bankrupt companies can go to 160 is a healthy market, you better check again. You better go check that manual. You better go read a little bit more about the markets. If you think a GME is legit, is happens in a legitimate market, if you think, again, you know the story. You know the story. You know the story. This market's going down, and it's just, I want to be there for it, and I want to be laughing because, everyone's a genius when the market goes up every day for 18 straight months. Everyone's a genius. Every analyst is a genius. Everyone's a genius. Oh, look at me. All those, hey, in our chat room, everyone knew it. But by the way, if you go back and look at my posts, I got you GME at $6. I got you NEO at $7.50. I got you Jumama at $12. I got you into AMC at $1. I got you into these stocks. Givo at $1.50. BTU at 80 cents. RIG at 80 cents. Because they all started breaking the multi-day VWAPs. So now that everyone's killing each other to try to get these stocks now, we've been talking about these for 6 months now. We're done. We've sold it into this move. So now the sheep are here. And the sheep, damn, they did a pretty good job with that GME because shit, you bought that $30 breakout, stock goes up 100 points. But Ameren? No. That's the last straw for me. That's the last straw for me. I've been a bear this whole time, but I've been, again, I've been a bear wearing a bull suit because that's all you can do. You cannot fight a market that's controlled by the government and the Illuminati and the algorithms. But I think that the day where you can make money shorting is here. It's here. It happened today. I think we're going to get more opportunities to short, and I just don't want to be involved in the markets. If you bought anything over the last 13 years on my advice, get the fuck out of it. It's over, Johnny. It's over. I'm glad you're in the queues for the last 13 years. Good job. I'm glad you're in the GME. Sell that too. Hope you sold some in the hundreds. BlackBerry at $3. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out of the market. Get out of the market. It's got another, it's going to go up another 10% from here, but then it's going to crash 50%. So you want to try to hold on for that last 10% to, be involved. I think there's a 50% haircut coming across the board. Across the board. and then 80%, and then 0. Dow 1. Dow 1. I want to see the Dow Jones at 1. I want to see Procter & Gamble at a penny stock. I want to see GME go beyond 0. I want people to have to come up with extra money just because you own the stock. I want you to be fined if you own GME. All right. By the way, I love being a bear. Fuck this market. See ya. Call me if you need me, because today was an exceptional day. I mean, beyond exceptional. Like ridiculous. Like sickest ever. And it's not me, my friends. I am just a slave to the blue lines and orange lines. I know nothing. I know how to sniff out a short squeeze before these happen. But I wish I could tell you I milked GME. I was in this stock at 5, out at 12.50, thinking I was king of the world. But you know what? I got guys that are still in this thing. And they were selling it on Friday in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, you missed 70 points the next day, but 5 to 70, nice trade. All right? Be careful. The end of days is upon us. It is. Stay in the bubble.